sides of the street. That's how streets work.
But we have Mouf versus Apollo Games Arc.
That's going to be good. Houston, or
Former
Houston.
He's playing Falco, so.
Man, his Falco is actually pretty good.
His Falco trashed me. I got double 3-stocked by his Falco when we played.
And I believe it, man.
I mean, I was playing Falcon, so it's like, I'm sure a lot of other Falcon players are like, yeah, I see that, but, you know, he doesn't drop punishes, man. That said, Falco Peach is more and more, I don't want to say that it's in Peach's favor because I don't know anything about the matchup, but I will say that I've seen very few Falcos take games at all from Peaches. I just haven't. I know West Balls used to be pretty solid against MacD, but lately, like, MacD's been beating West Balls pretty convincingly too, so it's one of those matchups where because Peach can just float over the lasers, and because as Peach, in the metagame, Peach's punishes have just become so much more optimized. I mean, Mouf took that first stock with like 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like becoming easier and easier for Peach to kill spacies, and especially if you get tech chases like that.
Man, tech chase with a down smash. You know you feel
Look at that, he's taking 10%, and all of this is because, like, every time he's gone to hit, he hit Arc once. Okay, and they're back in neutral.
Yeah, and
this is the first time they've been in neutral since that first hit.
And it also, I think, comes down to the fact that when I think about Falco's KO options, right, they're all horizontal.
That's
true.
true.
Peach has excellent horizontal recovery.
More than that, Falco can't combo Peach nearly as well because she's so floaty.
She's so flirty.
She's so flirty. Well, she keeps like approaching Falco in this set, you know?
Oh, God.
Grabs him by the collar, and then when he gets too close, she smacks him away, just like in that last stock. That said, this is
so bad.
So, Arc is, I mean, this is not looking close. Ooh, but that might be F smash. Oh, too late. But
Not able to get the shield.
it's one of those things that, like, you know, it's just right now. Look at that, he shined, and like Peach is alive. Like Peach just got away. Especially at higher percents, Peach is just that much harder to kill as Falco because you can get nairs like that, but it doesn't kill. And Peach has such a good recovery. I shouldn't say good, like, no, it is. It's a great recovery. Who am I kidding? I should say good.
But you should say good. You shouldn't say good. You should say stellar.
Yeah, it's an amazing recovery because she can just reset to neutral so easily with it. It's when she's on the edge. It's when she's on the ledge that, like, that's a really bad place for Peach to be. But her recovery is so amazing that if she gets knocked up or away, that it's just so hard to punish her off of that. And in the end, like, and then she trades that was a terrible trade for her.
Yeah, we were talking, it wasn't this weekend, was it? Was it last weekend? Yeah, it was last weekend. We were talking last weekend about how great Peach is whenever you're playing from ahead.
Oh, yeah. Peach is, once you're ahead, because, like, it's just like we just saw, because now Mouf is saying, like, oh, well, it's okay if I nair in or if I bear in or something, or if, even fair if I space it properly, because, yeah, I may trade, but even if I trade,
my God, that was so sloppy.
But, like, even if I trade, like, I can just kill them anyway. That said, Arc's really feeling the struggle right now, and it's one of those things that you wonder what Falco can do.
Yo, I thought we were going to Poke Floats.
They're not going to go to Poke Floats.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, they're cool guys. They like having a good time.
Be cool guys who have a good time and go to Poke Floats.
So I guess he's just sticking with Falco. He wants to see it through. So,
yeah, and you can already see that Arc using that extra distance just to shoot out some lasers, but I noticed that Mouf had a really good percentage in regards to his power shield game. So that's true.
That's true. The better you can power shield Falco's lasers, just the easier the matchup is. That's just. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but like it's pretty blatant also, just how much better off you are. That said, actually Peach can float out of shield, so like if you're close enough, you can get a pretty sick punish out of it too. But if you're too far away, obviously Falco can just keep spamming lasers. That's like the one thing that people like struggle with, is that when you power shield a laser, the Falco will probably fire another one. People will try to like act out of it super soon, and you have to like, the thing about power shielding is that you have to power shield multiple lasers before you can like get anything massive out of it.
Yeah, and then there's like the tricks you can do, right? Like I saw West Balls this weekend. MacD had power shielded one of his lasers, and West Balls power shielded it right back.
Oh yeah,
that was cool.
That's one of those like, that's amazing. That's of course West Balls does it too. Yeah. Ooh, nice up B actually. I like that. Now, I like Peach's up B as a combo breaker, or as a, like, I guess just a reset, because if you can just press down so quickly, and you can just be out of there, you know? It's like, you're up B, and you're like, oh no, I'm with my umbrella, I'm vulnerable, and then you just fall down, and you're like, oh wait, no, I'm not.
That was really interesting. The turnip actually made it so that Arc's shine was stuck in that animation because it reflected something, and he couldn't jump out of it to get a follow-up afterwards. weird little.
That's why reflecting projectiles isn't good. It would be good if you could jump cancel immediately, but you can't.
Dude, that'd be.
Arc is playing this one much better.
No, I agree. I agree.
I wish I could tell what the adjustment is. Maybe it's just because Peach can die off the top sooner, so like, or maybe, well.
I think it has to do with the fact that there's
no
just
idea.
so much more room for Arc to breathe on this stage than there was on the previous.
Yeah, you know
right?
what? In the end, that's probably it. You're probably right.
Oh, good. And a nice fade back to avoid the bair, and then fading forward to get that forward air. Ooh, but Shines sending Mouf really high up.
Oh,
forward
nice
smash.
F smash. I'm kind of surprised Mouf couldn't get a shield out in time, but hey, you know what? We take those. Ooh, see, that's what happened right there. He power shielded a laser and then immediately floated out of it, jump floated, and Arc just fired another laser like right afterwards and punished the float because it's like you can't just power shield one. You have to like do something. You can't just like act out of it.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
That up B was a little questionable because he just wasn't close enough. If he got it, it would have been great, but it's just one of those things that Shine.
Oh,
Right off the top.
my.
Nice. That was
Oh
sick.
my, that was so clean.
And that's probably why he chose this stage. I mean, obviously more space is great, but
yeah,
he couldn't kill Mouf game one.
I mean, it's the combination of both of those things, right? More space.
Yeah, you're right.
And the low ceiling, right? That's why he didn't choose Yoshi's.
I wonder. Well, Yoshi's was probably banned by Mouf. I'd be really certain that Yoshi's was banned by Mouf.
That's for
Because I've never seen a Falco choose Yoshi's or choose Stadium over Yoshi's, because in the end, like, you can just shine at like 20 on Yoshi's, and it's so much easier.
Yeah, man, but I've seen Armada though, right? Like, he'll put in so much work on Yoshi's.
Well, yeah, Armada will put on work here too.
That's true. That's true. But especially on Yoshi's, man. Like, Armada on Yoshi's is pretty scary, dude.
I don't know if I don't know, dude. I mean, all right.
The blender shenanigans that guy does.
That's true. That's true.
He has some room, so
Yeah, neither of them want to really come near each other, and that's why Arc didn't want to go in, because that could happen. That said, Arc has a pretty substantial lead right now. Nice up air. Ooh, that down smash.
honestly, this is in the realm of possibility for Mouf still.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's Peach. Like, all she really needs is one solid grab and like enough to put them off stage. And once they're off stage, it's exceedingly difficult. Notice how many times has Arc gone off stage like at all this whole set?
You're right.
Like he's gone off like once, and I think that was the first stock, and that was the stock that Mouf took like, immediately after he went off stage. You really don't want to be off stage against Peach as a spacey.
Oh, especially when you're Falco.
I think that's honestly, you know, that's in the end. I think that's why like Arc is doing so much better. Just like at its core, he's just not getting hit as much.
Yeah.
He's just not. He's not getting hit as much, and that's saying that like Peach can't convert into her punish game if you don't get hit.
And on top of that, it's like there's more stage for you, right? So whenever
Yeah.
So whenever Arc does get hit, it's not like he's getting hit off of stage. He's just getting hit towards.
That's true. Yeah, he gets towards more stage. Yeah.
Yes, towards more stage. Exactly.
Also, Stadium nicely, like, because the platforms are lower, you can, like, it kind of separates the stages into, like, two thin levels, you know? There's, like, bottom level, top level with the platforms. And lasers cover those levels, those much better than on Dreamland, because those platforms on Dreamland are so much higher that, like, it's not, like, Peach can just float over, like, look at that, like, you know, the lasers don't matter. But on Stadium, just because of the way the platforms match up with Peach's float height, like, you can laser one of the two levels and you're probably going to hit Peach regardless of if she's floating or not. I mean, obviously there's probably like you'd have to space the laser out appropriately because you can control how low the laser goes. But between those two levels, you definitely can.
Very good point.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he spot dodged, but Arc was right there covering with that shine. Nice bear as well, taking the first stock.
That was a really like smart shine. I mean, it's like obvious looking back at it, but like in that moment, if you plan like I'm gonna down air shine grab, and it fails, you're like, you know, that second step, Arc having that like premonition, or I guess that
presence of mind.
Yeah, that presence of mind to do that. That's pretty impressive.
There you go, man.
But I mean, I guess it is Arc.
That face, man. That was that weekend Stitch face, you know? Okay, there you go. Going with the
Ooh. Misses. He hesitated. He hesitated, I think.
Yeah, second guessed himself. Unfortunate, because he was right there. You know, he had the right read from a tech standpoint.
Right? This is a pretty close game. I mean, Falco's up in percent, but it's also Dreamland, so it's like Peach. However late Peach died in the other stages, she's going to die even later on this one, you know?
Oh, yes.
This is just a tough stage for Peach.
You mean a KO Peach?
Or, I'm sorry, yeah, to KO Peach.
Oh, what is it? What do you think?
If your name isn't Fox or Falcon, you're going to struggle big time killing Peach on this stage. And I mean, even they like have to get another like 20-30% before they can do it.
Ooh, that time missing that tech option. Noticing that Arc has been teching towards the right so far.
He barely missed that. I'm surprised Mouf didn't like throw out a bear or something, because Arc missed the dare.
Okay, nice. Shine, but remember, high ceiling.
Yeah, dude. You know, eventually that shine will kill.
That's true.
Eventually.
And you'll eventually
laser
kill too.
Laser her to like 250. We'll see. Ooh, nice back air.
Oh yeah. You know,
he threw out the bear too. He threw out the bear. He was trying to trade, or at least like just beat it out, because you know Peach's back air can be pretty scary. But Falco's back air going above it, you know, that just ended up sealing the deal there.
Oh, let's see if Mouf can somehow find some kind of counter offensive. Good coming with that nair, very fast option with some solid knockback as well. Good shine. Ooh, but the downer.
That was a good laser, I think. I don't think Mouf expected that laser to happen that close. Because the closer you are when you're lasering, the more of a risk it is. Because, like, lasering, it seems unpunishable, but if you're close enough, like, they can just hit you before you laser, you know?
Because it has that little
yeah, you have to jump, and you have to, like, pull out your gun, you know? And Peach can certainly just, like, jump nair out. The frying pan!
The flip side of that, though, is it's harder to power shield, though.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, and also, the closer it is, the less time your opponent has to react to the shield at all.
That was so good by Arc. That was so good. Just staying in that general zone and just putting in that bear.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, wow! Wow!
I'll tell you what.
Was that a clang? Wow, I cannot believe that clanged. But, I mean, that was like one of those things where it's like, you know that the Peach was like a frame too late.
And look at Falco, you know, Arc was living at Peach percents. 142%.
Oh, yeah. It's because he's getting hit by stray attacks, but like he's not getting grabbed. He's DIing out on all of Peach's like stray attacks, so she can't follow up with a grab or anything. Like Arc is just, he's playing so defensively that, like, notice this game has been like almost 4.5 minutes now. Like, it's been a long game.
Yeah.
But, and yes, it's because Peach takes forever to die, and yes, it's because it's Dreamland, but Arc has been playing a super defensive game. Despite him looking like he's being aggressive, it's like
he's chipping away.
Almost all of Arc's approaches have been safe, other than that one. That one was not safe from him, but every other approach Arc has made has been like when he knew it was safe. And that's a solid 2-1. After game one, I did not expect that Falco to be able to pull it out against someone like Mouf, who's one of, I think it's Houston's best?
I mean, he's one of ours now.
Yeah, he's one of ours now, but...
Yeah, he was one of
I mean, against Mouf, like, I didn't expect his Falco to take that, even for Arc, but clearly, that shows what I know. So...